The Christmas season is often portrayed as a time of joy, family gatherings, and festive cheer. Twinkling lights, holiday meals, and gift exchanges create an idyllic picture. However, beneath this surface lies a darker reality, an elevated risk of child abuse. While national studies show that child abuse reports actually decrease during the holidays due to school closures and reduced contact with mandatory reporters like teachers, the underlying dangers often intensify. Factors such as financial stress, increased alcohol consumption, family tensions, and more unstructured time at home contribute to this hidden crisis. In the U.S., approximately 700,000 children experience abuse or neglect annually, with 1 in 7 facing some form of maltreatment by age 18. During Christmas, opportunities for abuse, particularly from known individuals, who account for 90% of cases, rise as families spend more time together. Sexual abuse risks also spike, with children more vulnerable in crowded holiday settings. In Florida, this issue is particularly pressing. The state reported 24,505 verified child victims of abuse or neglect in 2024, at a rate of 5.7 per 1,000 children, a 33.4% decrease since 2018, yet still alarmingly high. Holiday-related domestic violence, which often spills over into child abuse, sees a notable uptick, with reports increasing 10 to 20% after the season when children return to school and disclose incidents. In 2023, Florida's child maltreatment death rate stood at 1.98 per 100,000 children, with many cases linked to neglect exacerbated by seasonal stressors. The holidays amplify these risks. Financial burdens from gift-giving, alcohol-fueled gatherings, and isolation from support networks create a perfect storm. A 2024 poll in similar regions highlighted that 14% of respondents expressed concerns about a child's safety during Christmas, underscoring public awareness of the problem. Focusing on Florida's 5th Judicial Circuit, encompassing Citrus, Hernando, Lake, Marion, and Sumter counties, the risks are amplified in these rural and semi-rural areas. This circuit, with its mix of growing communities and economic challenges, sees higher than average vulnerability. In 2022, the circuit reported over 2,200 children affected by abuse, neglect, or abandonment, many entering foster care. County-specific data reveals ongoing concerns. Citrus County had a neglect rate of 3.0 per 10,000 children in recent reports, while Hernando County logged thousands of hotline calls annually. Marion County, the largest in the circuit, contributes significantly to the state's 320,000 annual abuse reports, with poverty and substance abuse fueling holiday escalations. During Christmas, when schools close for weeks, these counties experience a reporting lull, but post-holiday spikes mirror statewide trends. In 2024, the Central Region, including the 5th Circuit, showed verified maltreatment rates around 6 to 8 per 1,000 children, higher in areas with limited resources. Families in Sumter and Lake counties, often dealing with seasonal tourism influxes, face added pressures like overcrowded homes and disrupted routines, heightening physical, emotional, and sexual abuse risks. Amid these challenges, organizations like C.A.R.E, www.bikerscare.org, stand as vital allies in Florida's fight against child abuse. Founded in 2017 by bikers passionate about community protection, this all-volunteer 501c3 nonprofit focuses on awareness, education, and recovery in West Central Florida, including Pasco and nearby counties in the 5th Circuit. They unite motorcycle enthusiasts to train communities on spotting abuse signs, support at-risk children and families, and operate a 24/7 helpline. By emphasizing it takes a village to protect a child, Bikers Care hosts events and encourages reporting to the Florida Abuse Hotline at 1-800-96-ABUSE. Their efforts are crucial during holidays, when they ramp up outreach to remind residents that reasonable suspicion is enough to act, potentially saving lives. To mitigate risks, awareness is key. Watch for signs like unexplained injuries, behavioral changes, or withdrawal in children. Families can reduce stress by setting realistic expectations, limiting alcohol, and seeking support from local resources. In the Fifth Circuit, programs through the Department of Children and Families and Guardians ad litem provide aid, but community involvement is essential. As we celebrate Christmas 2025, let's prioritize child safety. The holidays should be magical, not menacing. By staying vigilant and supporting groups like Bikers Care, we can turn the tide in Florida's 5th Judicial Circuit and beyond. Report suspicions promptly. Your action could be a child's lifeline.